Welcome back, everybody. Book Days Texas is working to provide greater literacy access across the state, and the woman behind it all joins us now. It's founder Cassie Kincaid. Cassie, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. We were talking about Book Days, started 8 years ago. How do you bring books to life through Book Days?
So Book Days is a literacy nonprofit dedicated to inspiring a love of reading in children, to create lasting memories, to spark imagination, and so kids will reach for books long after our events. We believe that reading shouldn't be a chore, it should be an adventure.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. And it changes kids' trajectories throughout their life. Absolutely. They have better graduation rates. Yes. They go to college more often. So talk to me about the need that you saw, that you wanted Book Days to fill.
Absolutely. So I was a preschool administrator for 6 years, and I just realized that I love children's books. They were imaginative and creative and take you back to your childhood. And so I started pairing kids' books with experiences, and little did I know that would meet a very unique solution, because in America we have a literacy crisis. But especially in Texas, 43% of fourth graders are not reading on basic levels.
Wow, and that's almost half.
Almost half. And you're thinking Texas is a thriving state, like should be at the top, but it's a big problem here. And as you mentioned, that affects the high school dropout rates, that affects the college rates, incarceration, and those that will live on welfare. So we're focusing on the children of Texas, but that is the future society and the workforce of Texas.
Wow, that's a lot. And it seems so simple when we go back to just books.
Yes.
When you say adding experiences, what do you mean by experiences?
So what a typical book day looks like is most people see big literacy events in the public schools as author visits. And what that looks like is usually the schools will bring in a children's book author and read to a few classes or a few grades. What we do is we work with the publishers to bring in mascot-sized costumes of some of the most famous children's books out there, right? The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister, Pete the Cat by Eric Litwin and James Dean. So we bring these costumes in to do dynamic readings with the characters, with the kids, and then the kids get to come up, have a meet and greet, and take class pictures. So it's literally like the educational version of Disney World, bringing that to them.
Oh, that's wonderful. And why do you feel like, seeing those characters in real life, getting to hug them if they want to, take a picture together, why does that change, the interaction these kids are having with books?
Absolutely. So according to the Texas Pre-K guidelines, the first step to learning to read is getting a love of reading. And if we can inspire a love of reading in our students, they will become lifelong learners, and they will take that with them for the rest of their life.
Tell me about Book Days Texas.
Rosie, I am so excited about Book Days Texas. I am a lifelong Texas, and this state means everything to me. So Book Days Texas is a statewide initiative to inspire love of reading across 458 Title I schools across the entire state of Texas.
That's a lot of schools. You guys are doing big work.
It is. And we're so excited. So what this looks like is that we'll be bringing these events. The whole tour is based off of Pete the Cat and His Four Groovy Buttons by Eric Litwin and James Dean, to bring these events to life for the kids, but also every student will receive a copy of the book, and they will have support during this tour with a state-of-the-art literacy library with professionals from around the world supporting their reading journey.
And how important is it for a kid to have a book to call their own?
Absolutely. There have been schools that I've worked with here in Austin ISD that they don't even have book fairs anymore because they do not have the finances to even buy a book.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but something huge that you're doing. So this is going to be happening across the state. Is it over the next few months?
It launches August of next year.
Okay.
But we are starting all the development for that. It has been several years in the making, but a statewide initiative takes that, doesn't it?
It takes a little bit of time. I'm pretty impressed that you're doing it. Why is it so important to help kids learn to fall in love with reading, just as a personal, thought from you?
Absolutely. I love education, and I have been given everything every chance to succeed in my journey. And so I want to be able to give that to the students of Texas. And it really all goes back to inspiring a love of reading, because education is everything and can take you anywhere.
So true. And how can we help? That's the biggest thing here. You're a nonprofit organization. Yes. We want to be able to give you a little boost if we can.
Thank you so much. We are looking for individuals, business partners, corporate partners who are looking to invest in the kids of Texas and the future of Texas, to sponsor schools. You know, Rosie, this is not just a nonprofit program, it's a statewide movement. And movements, there's a place for everyone. So we're looking for school sponsors.
School sponsors,
yes.
Okay. And people can still hop on board for this time next year?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Now's the time to claim your school.
Okay, sounds good to me. Such an important thing you're doing, bringing a love of reading to kids. Thank you so much, Cassie, for your time.
Thank you so much, Rosie. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, for more information on this literacy movement, visit bookdays.org/movement.